What's happening, everybody? I I actually made a video and it ended abruptly because my storage was full, so I had to delete a couple things and I'm re-recording it. But today is day 13 of my 40-day water-only fast. And just real quick before the sun goes down, look at this. This is Lake Balmorhea, or Balmorhea Lake. In this nice field of desert, if you will, and the mountains and all that. It's pretty gorgeous. So I have an interesting subject for a talk today. But first, a little update on my water fast, how I'm doing, what's going on. I feel phenomenal. I feel fine. I feel really clear-headed and focused and sharp. No ill side effects whatsoever from doing only water. Not at all. No salts, no oils, no sugar, no electrolytes, no coffee, no tea, no juice, nothing, just pure water. The only interesting thing is a bowel movement this morning. It wasn't yellowy and liquidy it was liquid, but it was not just bile and water and particulate matter. It was more of some solids in there, some sludge, like an old gravy. I know this is gross stuff, but people who are water fasting need to know that certain things are going to happen, and it's just gross. But it's good because it's stuff that needs to come out, and that's the point of fasting, is getting cleaned out and allowing your body to rest and heal and all that stuff. I'm also working, which I'd rather be resting, but life happens and you got to make money, right? But it's a really easy job. It's not a lot of lifting or moving or anything hardcore, so that's going good. So I'm doing great on day 13. Today's talk, though, I do want to talk about willpower and motivation, right? People say I just don't have the willpower to not eat. I don't have the willpower to lose weight. I don't have the willpower to do this or that. I want to make an interesting argument. Maybe some analogies will help because I'm a big analogy person. But I made a post not too long ago that said, does it take motivation not to put sugar in your gas tank in your vehicle? Of course it don't. You don't do it because you know that the sugar is going to mess up the car or truck or the engine of whatever. And that's the same way that you need to be thinking about it. Does it take motivation not to put something harmful and toxifying in your body? Does it take motivation not to give your child a syringe full of drugs? Of course not. You know it's going to be harmful to them. So imagine this. Imagine a city and somebody put heroin in the water supply. And then every one of the citizens got hooked on heroin. Now, after them knowing that, should it take willpower to stop drinking that water? Or should they know that they got tricked by a system or a person or a thing, and they're going to fight back and be like, I'm not going to be this person who is tricked and sick by this horrible, awful, harmful thing anymore? Well, that's happening. All this stuff right here, this earth, nature, right? All this beautiful stuff, and all the vegetation and plant life available on it for our consumption, for our energy source, that's what nature intended. That's not harmful. But now man has industrialized food, and they take wheat and they turn it into flours. They take away the fiber, they take away the water, the vitamins. The animal agriculture industry has boomed so much And people are eating bacon and chicken and beef and other pork products and all these other things in excess 3-4 times a day, heavily full of chemicals and hormones and excess salts. The things in the grocery store, for the most part, are causing dietary excess. You are getting tricked as a consumer because these things are highly pleasurable and you don't want to stop eating them. You don't want to stop ingesting things like caffeine or your sodas or your high fructose corn syrup because they're pleasurable. It's the same thing as drug addiction. So does it take willpower to know that you're being tricked? And this trick is taking you away from nature's intention. It's an interesting subject, guys, and it's kind of the core of what I've learned to lose 300 pounds. And it's the core that everyone should really, really make a notice of when they have any toxic things in their body, toxicity. You're kind of being tricked. So when it comes to willpower, do not think that you are weak. It is not your problem that you have given yourself. It's not that you don't have the willpower. It's that society has made you into a person that eats chicken nuggets and french fries since the age of 2. Whenever you've got teeth in your mouth, you started eating candies and cookies and fried foods, and depending on who you are and what you've done, you know. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Don't say that you're weak. Because I get it. I was weak too. I'm weak right now. I work in a store that sells candy and processed food, and I haven't eaten in 13 days. Of course I want to eat it. But you also need to think of it like this. You don't have the willpower because you're hungry. Guys, it's just hunger. Think of it like this. If you're broke and don't have any money, what stops you from robbing a bank? Does it take willpower not to rob a bank? Or do you know that you're going to end up somewhere like jail and it's not going to be good for you? It's just hunger. Learn to deal with being hungry while fasting. Because while you're fasting, you can just rest. And this adaptation of your senses happens. And hunger starts going away because your hormones change because of ketosis. And your body takes care of itself. You're going to be absolutely okay. You just have to put up with the cravings. And I made a video on cravings not too long ago. So check that out. I'm going to cut this one a little short because of upload times and storage space and all that stuff. But again, day 13 of a 40-day water-only fast. No electrolytes, no tea, nothing. No salts. I feel great. I feel fine. Not dying. And when it comes to good health and nutrition, focus on health and not weight loss. Because if you focus only on health, then the weight loss is going to happen inevitably. So focus on optimal health. And as my shirt says, just do it, guys. Embrace the journey. I love y'all. Take care. Bye.